Hey Tubes, Jonathan was wrong here, truth in the budget. It's been a minute, so I thought I'd make a video. So anyway, it's like, oh gosh, it's way later than it should be. It's about 6:30 in the morning. I'm running a little late. And it is completely foggy out. Like you can see outside of here, it's just, I don't know if you can see, but it is just fog city. It's like kind of like that movie, The Mist. I got about 60 feet visibility, give or take. So that's nice. So that's just kind of weird. But anyway, so what's going on? How are ya? How is everybody? Apparently Yellowstone, there's some activity going on there. I mean, as far as what's actually going on, who knows? There's even less data on that than there is on the whole Hawaii thing, which, depending on who you talk to, was a hoax. But from all the stuff I saw, it didn't quite look like a hoax to me. Generally, when there's like a flood of information, like just, you know, you can only fake so much data, especially with no end result. The people don't have that long of a memory. You know, you don't. When the powers that be run a psyop, it's quick. It's not, you know, there's no lengthy. I mean, there's multi-tiered, you know, multi-staged psyops, of course, obviously. But as far as, you know, like something happening, they just do it because otherwise the impact will be lost because people don't have an attention span. So yeah, Yellowstone. What is going on there? I have no idea. So here's the thing I was thinking about. You know how like we don't know anything about a lot of earth sciences, a lot of how things function. Man, it is like sci-fi movie creepy out. Excuse me, sorry. Man, I can't even see the ocean from here. I can only see the bay because I know that's water. If I wasn't from around here and you told me it was a parking lot, I'd probably think it was a parking lot. It's really foggy. But anyway, so, you know, whenever I'm trying to gather data about the whole Yellowstone thing, it's just, you know, like, you know, 600,000 years ago and blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, it's extra hard to get information about that because it's like anytime you try to, it's just all steeped in, you know, nonsense. You know, it's a bunch of, you know, pseudoscience and, you know, BS. Those are my brakes squeaking. So yeah, we have no idea what is going on, really, about anything, but, I still hold fast to that. We don't really know anything, so take everything with a grain of salt. But, so a couple things about Yellowstone. It's not getting a lot of media attention, which means could mean anything. I mean, we've been hearing about Yellowstone for a while now too. But anyway, like I said, we can't really know. And if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If not, look into it. And there's a lot of activity going on in Yellowstone. But can I confirm anything? No, of course not. But I was wondering what these quote-unquote calderas were. You know, in reality, you know, because we're not on a spinning ball of magma. You know, plate shifting. You know, blah 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 blah. You know, none of that. That's not. You know, this is not the Earth is not a random system. That's stupid. Especially knowing what we know. So, like, we don't know what causes stuff. You know, we don't know why things are there. I'm wondering if those like calderas, those massive holes, basically, are remnants of the Great Flood. Because we know. I'm just gonna say we know, because you could physically look at North America, and it is obvious that North America was one of the direct areas that was just completely covered in water. The Americas were probably not a very nice place to be, but tons of water was dumped all over North America. There's evidence of it everywhere, from the coasts to the flatness of the Midwest to the everything. The Grand Canyon, name it. There's physical evidence of the flood all over North America, especially all over the East Coast. What they'll tell you is it's all evidence of glaciers, which is stupid, because glaciers don't drag across land, leaving rocks and changing the landscape. That doesn't happen anywhere. That's never happened anywhere. Why would it have happened in the past? But so I'm wondering if these like quote unquote calderas, what if they're like massive holes to straight down to the below, not necessarily to Sheol or hell or whatever, but to the pillars of the earth. Excuse me, I'm very thirsty. Excuse me. Gosh darn. Oh good, the fog's starting to clear up. I really want to work today. I got sent home yesterday. Sucks. It's money off my check. So anyway, Yellowstone. What's up with that? We have no idea. Would it be bad if that thing exploded? You betcha. Are they trying to explode it? Is it supposed to explode? Is friggin' some beast of the deep gonna be released from there? I have no idea. My research shows that a lot of bad stuff went down in North America and South America, and it's just part of our hidden history. I've heard plenty of theories before I was wookened about all sorts of things, and who knows? All I know is that excuse me, there are petroglyphs of demons everywhere. Excuse me. There are pyramids, ruins of pyramids, and there were ancient Hebrews here. And the Great Flood, one of the areas that it was directly hit, just in it, take on water, was North America. North America was directly geysered with water. So it should be an indication of how awful it was. Probably why it was important for them to take it back. Probably why it's such America is such an important country to them. Probably why they wanted the whole of it. Who knows? But I think wicked stuff went down here. So is Yellowstone and Hawaii, are those gates to the abyss? Are those gates to the deep below? You know what? Maybe. We won't know. We won't know until it happens. All I know is it's not what they say it is. The Earth's plates aren't moving over a hole in the Earth's crust, blah, 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 blah. But all I'm hearing is hole. There's a hole there. There's a big hole. Now, why is there a hole there? So unfortunately, we gotta work backwards when we're trying to figure things out, because we don't know the why or how, we just know the result. So we gotta piece things gosh, what else was going on? I feel like I had something else to talk about. I don't know. I feel like I had something to talk about. I'm just working too darn much. Whenever I'm like thinking I got, in a topic or something, next thing you know, I got like, a few more hours of work. Then I'm out of work and I forgot about what I was, which is the goal. Which is the goal of us wasting all of our time, is that we don't reach any deeper understandings. Where that's why we're, that's why the rat race exists. So we're never thinking, we're never reflecting. I guess I have less time to reflect nowadays, but at the same time, not really, because my job's not really that labor intensive. But blah blah blah. Kind of just saying hi. It's been a while. I don't like going too long without making videos. I don't know. I'll try to get something a little meatier up later. I got tomorrow off. I know there's some topics. There's some things going on. I just can't really think of it right now. The only big thing I can think of right now is the whole Yellowstone thing, which is not getting a lot of coverage. Which, like I said, could go either way. It sucks how we don't know anything, right? That's one of those topics that's just been driving me crazy lately, because it's within the same day, I'm like, I'm saying people are focusing too much on certain parts of the Bible, and then I'm like also defending the Bible all on the same day. Oh, don't focus on, like we don't know, and then I'm like, hey, don't don't attack the word. So it's been an interesting, within that whole thing, because unfortunately the Bible has been altered. It's been messed with. It's been messed with. Does that mean we throw the baby out with the bathwater? No. It's all we got. It's been toyed with, but it's all we got. It's all we have. All we have are literal translations of the Bible, and the fact that they cannot change who Jesus was and what he did. They cannot change that. I think that is direct evidence of it being Holy Spirit protected, because they cannot change it. They had to make their own Bibles. They had to make the Quran, and they had to make the friggin' Gnostic texts. So they had to make their own Jesus, because they could not change the Jesus of the Bible. They could not do it. Fact. Look at all the altered Bibles. You think they wouldn't just, look at they did the Jefferson Bible, where they just completely took all all Jesus' miracles out of it. Jefferson was a dick. Anyway, I don't know. I feel like I'm bad rambling. I feel like I'm umming and I don't know a lotting. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Like I said, just saying hi. If anyone has any topics that they think I should look into, let me know. The only big topic I see happening right now is the whole Yellowstone thing, and Hawaii is still happening. It's a less interesting, because it's still the same thing. I'm saying less interesting ironically as well. Don't get me wrong, it's still interesting. I'm saying it's less interesting to the internet. So it's not getting as much coverage, though it's still just as bad, if not, But whatever. Yeah, it's just, I love how all the people that are like, no, volcanoes create life, just got quieter and quieter. It's like it went on. It's just like, was it Pele's hair? Whatever. It's just like strands of glass just everywhere. Like if you were to walk through there, you would just die. You would bleed out, or you get it in your lungs, and it's just death everywhere. Death, destroying everything, and leaving glass, and just Yeah, this is what creates life. Look at all that life. All that shards of glass and like more glass over there. I mean, like when I think of a comfortable surface, I think, you know, jagged, broken, and ground glass, right? Those are the safest, most comfortable things. You know, life springs from broken glass. That's how it works. Things nest in it, get all comfy. But anyway, love you guys. If there's anything going on, let me know. Been having a major case of the blahs. I don't know. I don't have any. I don't know. I feel like I'm just getting through the days at this point. What are you gonna do? Anyway, I love you guys so much. Excuse me. Sorry, I've been preoccupied. As crazy as it sounds, because if you look at my library, how how much of it would be good, but I don't like making bad videos, you know. At least by definition. But anyway, blah blah blah. I love you guys so gosh darn much. I got a couple minutes before I get there. I'm gonna try to increase my chill. Like I said, let me know what's going on in the comment sections. You want to link me some stuff, feel free. See what's going on in the world. See what current quote unquote truthers have like turned away from Jesus for some reason. This late in the game. Gosh, stuff like that's heartbreaking, isn't it? There's no one real on the internet. Anyone with over 1,000 subscribers, you're all in on it. No, seriously though, it really is effed up how many channels are not real. And the fact that people will think that I'm I'm an operative when I have, like, as of this video, I believe 211 subscribers. You know, I'm a pretty shit operative if not really reaching a lot of people. I don't know. Not really sending out a very I don't know, my message, if you were to look at, I don't know, say there was a complete message, it would be, don't trust anyone except Jesus. I think that's kind of the bulk of my message. Don't trust anybody or anything. We have access to very little truth, even amongst the quote-unquote truth community. The problem with the whole quote-unquote truth community too is that a lot of them aren't very bright. No offense. They just, I mean, I guess they're smarter than the average, TV junkie, but like, they're not good at researching. They don't actually research, they just watch videos. They just, like, oh, did you hear so-and-so's what so-and-so said? It's more about the personalities, and they watch different personalities, feed them information, rather than look into anything on their own. But it's the best course of action. What you want to do is get a bunch of different sources. If those sources correlate, you're probably heading in the right direction. Still doesn't make it a fact, but you're just heading in the right direction. Not having enough sources of information will not give you a very big picture. If you can't cite your sources, then they're not good sources. And this is just all stuff that people, I get, stuff all the time. Oh, you're actually this person. Oh, you're that. You're a tranny, which is always funny when people call me a tranny, because I don't know. I consider this broad-shouldered. I can't even do it in the car. I can't even express the length of my shoulders within the car. I'm like hitting switches and hitting the door and stuff. I'm I'm definitely not very feminine in my build. I do happen to have a long, beautiful neck, but it is also Adam's appled. So there's that. My brow is not surgery. I'm sorry if I have a weak chin. I'm not fond of it either. I would also like to have a stronger chin. Visibly, I could take a punch all day. Say you got a weak chin, I'll headbutt you to death. I'm joking. But anyway, you know, I wish people were better researchers. That's all. You know, it's just like, because we're all in this together. So if my allies and the peers and compatriots are all a bunch of knuckleheads, you know, it kind of sucks. You know, you're making us all look bad. But yeah, I'm gonna cut it. This is like a 20-something minute long video about nothing. I love you guys so much. Have a beautiful day and God bless you.